everyone. Welcome to Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And welcome to my Material Matters segment, your weekly keys to success in business, education, and finance. So we start off with a collective reading for everybody, and I'm using my Tarot Affirmations by Sally D. Hill. Hope everybody is keeping safe, doing well out there. You're just fine over here. I'm going to cut them. And let's see what kind of affirmations we get for the week ahead. And it's the Magician. So these are the affirmations. Keep in mind if one of them resonates with you. I am dynamic, changing, creation. I play freely with my thoughts, feelings, and inspirations and sensations. I am creative, focused attention, committed to acting on my ideas and inspirations. I'm open to life's powerful energy. I allow it to flow freely through me. I am versatile and flexible. I work with the physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual materials available to me in whatever place I happen to be. I also allow others to see my creative experiments. I communicate my changing thoughts, feelings, ideas, and perceptions. I would just say that one right above this, I am versatile and flexible. I work with the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual materials available to me in whatever place I happen to be. That's the way we have to be in the business world, Got to be very flexible, especially today. So that's what I have for everybody as a collective. I want to remind everybody that this is a weekly reading for the elemental signs of the Zodiac, and it's going to be running from January 10th through 16th. The moon is going from Sagittarius to Pisces, and on January 13th, there is a new moon in Capricorn. So the first thing we do is our air signs. Air signs, this is for you. And I can't shuffle today. No surprise there. All right. Your focus for the week ahead. Well, how perfect is that, air signs? It's the Fool. New adventures await some of us. Maybe some of us are getting jobs. Maybe some of us are starting school again. Maybe some of us are going on a new adventure, maybe making a move, real estate sale, investment changes. Looks like something brand new and something where there might be a little bit of risk attached, but this is okay this week. It looks like it's a go. So go for it. Go strike while the iron is hot. And that is what we're focusing on. So how best to prepare for that focus in the week ahead? I think that really Temperance is telling us that, it's time to do a little bit of balancing things in your life, making sure, if this adventure you're on is going to cause some major changes to take place, that, there's balance and harmony, and so that you can forge ahead smoothly. Balance is going to be very important. And, maintaining an even stress level. So what about people this week? Will they help or hurt? Will they be cooperative or uncooperative? Well, emotions are going to be kind of in flux this week. I think that some people are going to be a little bit high-strung, maybe a little bit over-emotional about things. And so be aware of that. You have the Temperance card here. as a way to prepare for your focus. So also think about that in terms of your dealings with others. Try to be the person who's got the try to be the person to de-stress something, to try to calm people down. Be a calming influence for others. So will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you this week, air signs? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is reversed. So I think, ultimately you might be a victim of certain decisions that you are making in the week ahead. So be aware of that. It looks like there could be some backward movement. Maybe you have to look at this risk that you're about to take and make sure that, the decisions you make towards that goal, towards this new adventure, are the appropriate ones. Otherwise, you could suffer a setback, a good beginning to turn kind of sour. So let's look at this again. It looks like you're starting something new. You're willing to take a risk and step off that ledge and do something different. Whether it's a move, whether it's a new job, whether it's a higher position, whether it's another course of study or just starting school again. I think that that looks very, very positive, especially with Temperance here, preparing for that focus. You are, showing that you are trying to maintain an even keel. You want to make sure that there is balance and harmony. Unfortunately, though, others may be a little bit stressed out this week. They may be a little out of sorts, a little over-emotional. This could be about the changes that you're making. Maybe there's not support from some people for those changes. And ultimately, you have to watch the decisions you make in regards to getting this off the ground. Because if you don't take care, there's a potential you could lose some ground this week. So that's what I have for you, air signs. I wish you success with that. I'm going to move on to the fire signs now. Okay, fire signs, this is for you. Let's hope this week is hot. It's not around here. It's been pretty cold around here lately. Although I think we're still above average temperature-wise here in Michigan. It just feels cold. Okay, fire signs, your focus for the week ahead. Well, we're dwelling on losses. We're dwelling on some things, some disappointments, some things that maybe didn't turn out as planned, or maybe you've actually suffered some losses, whether it's a loss of job, whether it's a loss of status of some sort, whether it's a loss in your investments, and you just don't realize, you have something right here, right next to you, those cups that you could build upon. You still have something to build upon. There are resources available to you. So instead of dwelling on the losses, maybe you should focus on, what you can move forward with. Oh my gosh, look what came up in the second position again. It's Temperance. So the best way you can prepare for this focus is to, regain your composure after these losses. Don't dwell on them. Regain your composure, your confidence. Fire signs, we are the confident ones. We are the people who think we've got it all together. So just try to get back to that. Don't let those losses throw you. Well, what about people this week? Will there be help or not from the people in your environment? You have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is reversed. Well, I feel like, maybe there's been some falling outs or some difficulties with coworkers or people around you lately. Maybe some people who you were expecting help from or advice from that just hadn't come through. But I think that's passing now. I think that things are going to get better. People are more interested in trying to, like from this Five of Cups here, help you pick up the pieces and move in a more positive direction. I thought I mixed these well, but here's another one. So will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for the fire signs in the week ahead? We have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is reversed. I feel like there's going to be some disappointments. This is going to be a hard week on you emotionally. You're going to just feel out of sorts, and, that's going to make it kind of difficult for you to make it through. Let's talk about this, because I'm not sure if this is coming from your personal life or if it's coming from your material life, but I'm getting a feeling it's coming from your material life because of this Five of Cups. This dwelling on these losses, this seems to be the focus and the problem this week for fire signs. And maybe the reason ultimately that the week does not bear fruit for you. The way you can best get over this is by, regaining that composure that you have and that courageous spirit of yours, that confident spirit. It's what you need to do. And, people around you are kind of thinking, yes, we want to help you rise up again. We hate to see you in this mood and frame of mind. So I think they're willing to help you. But ultimately, I think because you're dwelling too much on these losses, that in the end, you're just feeling very dissatisfied, very sluggish, kind of non-motivated. Your heart is not into it this week. So I hope you have a better week next week, fire signs. And, like I said, forewarned is forearmed. Do some things that maybe can pick you up emotionally. Take things one day at a time and let the past go. That would be my advice for this week. All right. We're on the water signs now. Just realized that I'm not even saying what the elements are for each sign. Well, I'm not going to start now because my producer puts them up on the screen, so you know who you are. All right. Okay, little faux pas there. So, okay, water signs. Your focus for this week is the Page of Wands. Hey, maybe it starts with some good news in business, finance, schools. Things are looking up. Things are positive. Things are going your way. Some positive news. Somebody might be getting a new job or getting an interview. It just sounds like something is being set in motion and it's positive for business. So how best can you prepare for that? Well, how about by not slacking off? Here's the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is reversed. How about by not, shirking your responsibilities, and making sure you're a good steward of the resources that you have. This isn't a week to squander things. This is a week to manage things. So keep that in mind. You're off to a good start here. You're getting some good news to begin with. Don't let that fall asunder. So what about people this week? Will they be helpful? Will there be positive interactions with others? You have the Eight of Swords reversed here. I kind of get you feeling that, people are going to be able to kind of get you out of your shell, get you, maybe they will help motivate you a little bit, light a little fire under your butt, because it seems like you're moving out of this phase here through people. I feel, you may get your act together as the week goes on by your interactions with people. And you know what? If you're a subordinate and not a boss, this might mean a boss saying, hey, get it together. Let's get going. Ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement for you water signs this week, or no movement at all? Looks to me like you've got the Three of Swords reversed, and it means that there is healing. There is some, I would say like there might be a rebound with investments. There might be a better offer if you're selling property. There may be some good news in relation to job. I feel like this is positive, when it's reversed, the Three of Swords. So heartache is coming to an end. Stress is easing a little bit. So let's take a look at this again. It looks like the week starts off with a focus that's bringing you good news, bringing positive things your way, the beginnings of things, the birth of something new. It could be a job, it could be a new investment or returns on investment coming in. It's positive. But are you ready for this? Because it shows that either, you're just being really lackadaisical about it, or not being good stewards. It's kind of like when opportunities come along, you need to jump on them. If you sit back too long, you could lose out. And I think people want to help you succeed in that. They're kind of nudge you out of the little, I don't know, hibernation mode or lazy mode that you're in. They're kind of trying to give you that nudge. And ultimately, I think maybe with the help of others, there will be some movement, there will be some positive developments. It may not be the biggest week for you, but I do feel like if you especially have lost something in recent weeks, there's a positive outcome for you this week. Moves forward, even if it's baby steps. That's what I have for you water signs this week. Good luck with that. Hey, Earth signs, you're up. Okay, hopefully your world is going well. It's kind of a, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a meh week for everybody so far. Okay. All right. Let's see what's up here. Well, Earth signs, your focus for the week ahead is justice. You are going to be trying to seek fairness in the things that you do. You may be called upon to make decisions this week, and you're going to have to weigh these things objectively, not pick favorites, not choose sides, try to be in the middle and be as fair and balanced as possible. How best to prepare for this focus for the week ahead? Well, you have judgment after justice. Well, it seems to fit. So judgment is indicating that you are, you really, this decision, this justice that you're seeking, there's karmic implications here. Do be fair in all that you do. Do be just and upright and not just thinking of your own self-interests here, because, those kind of things have a tendency of falling back on you. So I'd be very careful. And also know that something about this situation, it's going to be kind of a wake-up call of some sort, a great awakening out of this of some sort. Wow. So 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting this is about people and your interactions with others this week. I feel they'll be lacking. In other words, maybe there won't be enough people to help out when you need them. Or they're going to be pretty needy themselves. Everybody's got work piled on them right now. They're kind of stressed out. And so they're not going to be able to afford you the kind of help that you might be used to. So will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? Well, I'll tell you what, you've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed, Earth signs. I tend to think that could mean, you're going to have to either, there could be a loss of money, but it could also mean that you have to spend some of your resources this week on, certain things, whether it's repairs, whether it's supplies, unexpected things. I feel are going to have some money slip out of your grasp this week. Let's take a look at this again, because I also have another perspective I'm going to throw out there at you guys. So I see justice here. Justice is a big issue, and fairness this week. And there's almost like uber karmic or wake-up call kind of implications. And when I see the Five of Pentacles in the house of others, I almost wonder if you're not going to advocate for others who may be not be getting a fair shake either on the job or in some other area related to money and finance. I feel like maybe you are going to have to play an advocate role, for maybe your fellow employees, or your business. Maybe it's something else and it's your business. You're getting you're not getting a fair shake with the stimulus or business support if you're a small business from the government. And ultimately, I feel that resources are a problem this week. You may just have to let some go. You may have to give more away to others. For example, if your employees are struggling right now, you may have to help them out. You may have to try to help them in some way. Also, it could be that you may have to invest more of your money in your small business to keep it afloat. It just seems like something's happening this week on the negative for you resource-wise, guys. So, I don't know. It looks kind of like a tough week for everybody. I think the earth signs, though, have the most going here on because they seem to be playing some kind of a role with justice and fairness. And I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on you guys this week. So anyway, I want to remind everybody to pay heed to Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges that comes out every Friday, and it gives you the barometer on the emotional side of life. So do join him for that. And also, I want to say that Super Tarot Love Month is coming soon. Of course, the month of February, we're devoting to love. So special content. I'm looking at my producer who's doing silly things here. Did you want me to do a heart?
Goth Tarot?
Oh! He wants me to promote his special reading video that's coming out soon. Goth Tarot, which is kind of like Got Milk. Goth Tarot? So, I don't know. I think that's a silly of Mr. O's. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Don't let this week stress you out too much, and we'll see you next week when hopefully things will be better. Bye-bye for now.
What did